Clarity from Darkness, Chapter 3, The Fire of Training. Anya led Laya to a more secluded wing of the castle, though it was still imposing. Laya's room was spacious, with a large bed draped in a thick quilt and a window overlooking the dark forest. It was a far cry from the cold, impersonal cell of the orphanage, yet she did not feel at home. Instead of comfort, she sensed a pressing anticipation, a quiet tension for what was to come. "Rest tonight," Anya said, her voice harsh but tinged with a certain measure of care. "Tomorrow at dawn your training begins, and don't expect mercy." The next morning, before the sun rose, Anya woke her. Without a word, she led Laya to a vast inner courtyard, where formidable werewolves practiced their skills under the watchful eyes of stern instructors. The air throbbed with the sound of heavy footsteps, short, sharp growls, and the pungent scent of sweat and raw energy. "Here, you will learn to defend yourself," Anya said, gesturing to an empty space in the center of the courtyard. "We start with the basics: physical strength, agility, and self-defense. Then, we will move on to transformation control and harnessing your werewolf abilities." The training was grueling. Anya was relentless, pushing Laya beyond her physical and mental limits. She ran until exhaustion, performed push-ups and sit-ups until her muscles screamed, and learned to defend herself from attacks using punches, kicks, and blocks. At first, Laya was clumsy and awkward, but with each passing day, she grew stronger, faster, and more confident. It wasn't just the physical training that was demanding. Anya began to teach her the history of werewolves, the laws of the pack, and the Council of Wolves, the organization that maintained peace among packs and judged lawbreakers. She spoke of Jace, the merciless alpha scheming to dominate all the packs. As the days passed, Laya started to integrate into the life of the Crescent Moon Pack. She formed friendships with other young werewolves, learned their traditions and customs, and for the first time felt a sense of belonging. She discovered that beneath their fierce exteriors, the werewolves were loyal, protective, and united. One evening during training with Anya, Laya felt the power of the werewolf within her for the first time. A wave of heat surged through her body, her senses sharpened, and her strength grew exponentially. Under Anya's careful gaze, she briefly transformed into a massive wolf with ebony black fur and shining golden eyes. The transformation was brief and painful yet revealing. She felt the raw force of the beast, the untamed power that slept inside her. She knew that to survive, she had to learn to control this power and wield it to her advantage.